Welcome back to the next episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Hey buddy, who are you? I must thank you. Okay, that would make this data point number 51, I believe. No? Hang on, what is this? 12, 24, 36, 48, 49, 50, 51. It is 51. Okay. From Duncan Rorig to Samuel Powell. Subject, I must thank you. Dear Mr. Powell, I am writing in response to your message that you sent me asking how I am since the verdict was reversed. I am doing well. Sometimes it is very difficult to get used to how things are now. Many things have changed and the world moves very quick. My nephew, Dale, is trying to teach me how to use an org called a focus, but it is hard to learn. I also miss driving a car very much. Few in the Holler had the robot cars when I was young. Now everyone uses them and it feels strange to not be in control when I go out of my house. However, it is better than prison. I see my family every day. I am able to play guitar again. You are the reason I am free. Thank you for believing I was innocent when no one else did. I do not know if you are a religious man, Mr. Powell, but I believe God sent you to me when I most needed you. Thank you, Duncan Rorik. That's nice. Alright. From here, we must go directly this direction to find our next data point. We are looking for a rusted out pipe in which this data point is dwelling. Not you. The words were directly south of the road. You? Nope. Where is the road? Maybe I need to go closer towards the road. Let's try and head through these trees and see what we find. We are looking for a pipe. You! Greetings to you, number 13, Lure of the Real. You gotta feel it. Meet the kids who reject the convenience of holotourism for the sake of authenticity. February 10th, 2063. When I first see Eddie Westlake, he's sitting at a picnic table outside his Bangkok youth hostel, smoking an old-fashioned tobacco cigarette and nodding his head to whatever tune's blasting his plastic earbuds. Ever listen to early 2000 pop? He asks. Super jaunty. Here. He pops one of the earbuds out, wipes it down on his t-shirt, and hands it to me, to stick in the physical ear behind my Faro Focus 6D. For a while we sit together this way, listening to the archaic pip-pop at Sukhumvit Road come to life. As Sukhumvit Road comes to life. It's early here, and let me clarify, when I say here, I really mean here. This is not a virtual environment crafted to mimic the seedy exoticism that Bangkok evokes in so many Western imaginations. I had to hop a vert to get here, and I will have to hop another to get back home. Eddie is one of a growing number of young people rejecting the ubiquity of holotourism in favor of hard travel. Every year, driven at least in part by a youth culture that prizes authenticity over convenience, a growing number of 20-somethings pack actual bags, board actual verts, and set off to explore distant destinations without the benefit of technological augmentation. You gotta feel it, says Eddie, gesturing vaguely to the scene before us. Souvenir stands, tuk-tuks, self and human guided both, and open-air pad thai stands, all of it thronged with young dudes and ladies affecting the same anachronistic style as Eddie. Like, you know all this used to be underwater? I got a buddy out in Phuket, right? Spent 2 years rebuilding one of the temples out there. Is that the sort of experience you'd get through your focus? Some part of me can't shake the feeling that Eddie's overtures towards realness are just an affectation? That he's no more than another dopey rich kid, desperate to differentiate himself from his parents' my generation. But that doesn't mean he data corrupted. Alright, that's number 13. What's left is number 50. We got 51. I must thank you. Number 50 is just right here. And the details on it are on the south side of the hill, just off the road. Okay. Let's go get. Well, there's a hill, and there's a road, and I'm on the south side. Beautiful. Thank you, Icon, for being very visible at a distance. Log 3364. So we've got the Scoop 28 Mister, the Scoop 28 Mister, 28. I don't know, and scene kills. Some dude on the tormented boards is claiming to be Vast Silver. Laughs. No, dude, no. They caught VS 20 years ago, right? What's he doing? Come see. I can't. Communin? He's got a pretty flash skin, but why would Vast Silver be hanging out on a tormented board? Rogue AIs dig horror hollows. Duh. Laughs. I came to regulate Earth's climate and complain about 5th installment. Laughs. Alright. Okay, that is 59 is ahead, right? 60, 59 is right here. Okay, let's go get 59. On a large rock at the bottom of the cliff wall. I can work with that. It is right about here. Where's my buddy? Okay, I'm just gonna run, buddy, and you're gonna come catch me. Are they good at catching you once you whistle? Hell yeah, they are. Oh, that ruled, actually. That's really good. Isn't there a Thunderjaw over there? Yeah, there is. No one cares about Thunderjaws. Thunderjaws don't amount to anything anymore. I'm just too strong now.
Now's my chance.
Oh, man! The horn right through a blaze canister. That had to hurt. I've got a watcher here. That needs to go immediately. Dang, Broadhead. That ruled. Okay, we're in the right general direction. Let's take a wander around and see if we can find that piece of something. There it is. Hey, buddy. No subject. From Grant Row to Mum. No subject. Dear Mum, I heard some guys jabbering about a breakthrough on the Atlantic today. Said southern Jersey, Philly, northern Delaware is just gone. New York City nearly surrounded. My CO won't confirm or deny, and since we stopped using orgs, I can't check the feeds. But everyone's talking about it, and all I know is, if it's true, Vineland was right in the middle of it. And that means you were in the middle of it. In which case I'm running to a goddamn ghost like a goddamn fool. Screw this. Screw Enduring Victory and Zero Dawn and everyone and everything else. Honorable service my ass. I should have stayed home so you didn't have to die alone. Grant. Yeesh. Oh boy, that's a stinger. Okay, that is it for data points in the Nora lands. Nice. Okay, 12, 13, 14. We got 14 Destined Folds? Yeah, we did. Okay. 31 and 37 are the next closest. 24... 32, 31 we don't have. 37 we definitely do. 37 is course listing 2063. No? Wait, no, this is 36. We don't have 36. We don't have 37. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. 31. Grey Swarm's Diary? Yeah, we got Grey Swarm's Diary. Okay, so guess where our next data point is. If you guessed right here, you win. We're just warping in. It's too far of a walk otherwise. So the only way I'm getting this is by turning one of these two Thunderjaws against the other. That's twice now I've been here and fought out the Thunderjaws, and I still missed the data point. I can't believe this. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, shameful. Where the heck am I? Oh, this way. While we're here, let's save to make sure this is committed. Alright. I sure love Thunderjaws.
The snow sets in quicker than frost.
Really? You don't care about that at all, buddy? Oh, yeah, you do. No, you don't. Hey! Hey!
That thing is huge. And built to fight.
Wow, you can just run right in there, huh? That's handy. Alright, one for me. Alright, with this guy guarding me, we should be able to find my... There it is, it's right there. Excellent. Course listing, 2063. Co-op Holo U course listing, Spring 2063. Major, Popular Music. Our Popular Music courses are divided between theoretical symposia and practical lab work. Popular Music majors must enroll in at least one of each per quarter. Theory, Intro to Pop Music, POMU 101. Dr. Anita Freely. Explore the history of popular music from its emergence as an art form in the late 19th century through its contemporary algorithmic form. Students will grow to understand the cultural utility of popular music and the variety of techniques the form has adopted to remain relevant. The Rise and Fall of Punk Rock, POMU 307-507. Dr. James Hamby. Despite its contemporary reputation as a genre enjoyed by stodgy academics, punk was once considered transgressive and even dangerous. Students will learn how musical forms based on youth rebellion came to be seen as old dad music by contemporary listeners. Further, close examination of select bashcore classics will reveal the debt that data corrupted. Cool. Okay, that's 37. Let's see. 60 and 61. Do we have either of those? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. We have 61. Phantom Limbs. All right, let's go get number 60. Number 60 is waiting for us just up this way. Right here. Just north of the path in some old rubble. Sick. Alright, you two have fun there. Hey, bud. There are... Oh, wait, you can't ride land swarms. I don't know why I got mad that I couldn't ride a land swarm when they were right here if I can't even ride them. I wonder how those two are going to work out. That's awesome. Just two Thunderjaws? Well, let's turn one against the other and no problem. One will be dead and the other so critically injured that any old hunter could knock it out. Did I not make my map up marker? Right there, fool. Yeah, suck it, cactus. Who's Big Stompy? I heard Big Stompy, but I could not see Big Stompy. Lots of machines out here we have to do our best to avoid. I don't want to get in fights I don't need to. I'm surprised I could just run up right underneath that Thunderjaw and get my possession. I really thought I would have to rope cast it.
Whoa!
Oh. No, not my buddy! Alright, problem solved. Silly bandits. Tricks are for kids. Alright, should be a data node somewhere around here. Take a little looky-looky. Don't see it. I'm basically correctly positioned. Just north of the path in some old rubble. Alright, so we gotta find some rubble. Is that rubble? Nope. I don't see the rubble I'm looking for. What about you guys? You got any idea where my thing is? Just north of the path in some old rubble. Oh, here it is. Boop. This sucks. Great. I'm in the civilian guard less than a day and already I've pissed everyone off. Trigger discipline, asshole! How was I supposed to know anything from trigger discipline? Like I ever held a gun outside of a holo game. No one got hurt, but the sergeant, what a jerk, said the processor I blew up was worth 20, 30 or 40 mil. The estimate went up every time he screamed about it. Made the entire platoon drop and give him 50 push-ups. Then run 10 clicks! Hopefully that wore everyone out too much to give me a blanket party. Rather not be crapping blood for the next 4 weeks. Ah, people so dumb. Alright, there is nothing further up this direction. So let's scooch along a bit. Nothing up here. However, there is something up here, and we're going to go get that right now? Yes, right now. There is a audio data point waiting for us up here, actually. It's one I really should have found because I was basically right on top of it. I remember basically looking right at it, but I did not realize what I was looking at, unfortunately. Nonetheless, we'll get it done. Sure hope the mercenaries haven't respawned, though. I don't need that. Alright. Let's roll out. Then again, if those mercenaries are back, I can just explode them. I mean, are they going to stop me? No. I'm invincible. This armor is so delightfully, delightfully, disgustingly destructive. Are you serious? Alright, well I don't have to go up there anymore. Hey, you remember that music box I found when we rescued... Well, we didn't rescue. Ursa, Aaron's sister? When we went to find her? Yeah, I activated it. I needed to scan it too.
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
Oh boy. Alright. Let's warp down to Lone Light. We got some business in Lone Light next. I know I'm doing a couple warps here, but things are a lot more sparse around here, basically. We shouldn't need to do a warp after arriving in Lone Light for a bit. There's enough scattered about that we can go and find on foot. Compiling all data points, huh? Load me in, please. Okay, here we go. Now then, we are looking for you. Nope. You! I see you right from here. The Banuk. Okay, here we go. Here's another. A Guide to Banur in the Banuk by the Well-Traveled Aram. Ah, the sun shines golden on these times, where one can experience the whole world without leaving the streets of Meridian. For the gates are thrown open, and the world comes to us! And yet, as I walked among the markets, I heard a question on the air again. What to make of the Banuk, these stoic, silent northern hunters, these men and women of the ice? Unfortunately for my investigations, Banuk outlanders seldom remain in Meridian long enough for an exhaustive study. It is believed their cold blood does not take well to the heat. If I was to seek this knowledge, I would have to undergo the ordeal of taking up travel pack and quill and journeying to their homeland. And so it came to be that I spent a miserable time living among the Banuk in frigid Banur. Though the Banuk speak of their territory in reverent tones, put plainly it is the most uncomfortable place in the world. There is beauty, soaring glaciers of jeweled hues, billows of steam that erupt from the earth, whirling auroras in the skies above, yes, yes, but the novelty quickly passes and the bone-freezing chill remains. It is a country of the moon, for in the day the sun is reduced to a needle's eye through the grey, and in the night the moon rises 4 times the width. There is no welcome, not in the land nor from its people. Though I lived among one of the Wiraks, something like a group of families, but without the civility of a noble house, each member must prove that they possess the will to survive alone. They seek to always be challenged, whether at the jaws of a machine or simply in their daily existence. I tried to explain my position, that a Kaja faces a challenge, devises a solution, and then with the challenge overcome can live in contentment. This concept horrified them. It was made clear that when I expected to sleep, I must dig out my own hollow in the snow for my tent. When I expected to eat, I must hunt food myself. I hid my disappointment. After all, I had participated in a hunting trial or two in my time, and accepted. On the 3rd morning, I was able to bring down a rabbit, much like those seen in the plains, but with a downy snow coat. Upon presenting my prize to the Wirak, I received only blank stares, until one indicated I must skin and prepare it. Reader, I will spare you the details. The experience nearly changed me to eat only maize bread forevermore. I had barely finished my gory portion before the Banuk set off on a machine hunt with their shaman, a man with machine bindings sewn into his very skin. Perhaps another challenge to decency. He claimed to sense the machine spirits close by, and sure enough the hunters and I followed tracks in the snow to a grazer herd. The Banuk made short work of them with their spears, and struck with a curious desire to prove myself, I threw myself into stripping a fallen machine for parts. Instead of praise for my initiative, I was subjected to the shaman's cursing and wailing, and hauled back to camp by a sullen hunter. Eventually, she explained that the machine spirits must be thanked for the gift of a successful hunt, before any parts are harvested. Truly, I was despairing of the shifting wiles of Banuk culture, and longed for the certainty of the sun's guidance. That night, mercifully my last, my companions and another Wirak gathered under a pitiless clear sky to exchange songs, their way of recording history. Some understand the glyphs, but choose not to use them, asking, what is a song without voices? By this point, I knew better than to answer. My deeds warranted a whole verse in the song of my companions, but from what I could make out, much was lost in the translation. Still, there was laughter enough, and many promised to leave me a Banuk farewell mark for our time together. I parted ways with the Wirak not far from the High Bloom, and set about climbing back down to Dawn's Sentinel, and with it, sun-blessed civilization. As for the farewell marks, I saw no such thing when I packed my wetly frozen belongings. Another Banuk mystery, perhaps. My advice to you, dear reader, is to let these people keep their mysteries to themselves. Alright, let's see, our next notification is number 34. Do we have it? 26, 36, 35, 34. We do not. Okay, let's go again. It is right up here, actually. Very top of the plateau, climb up from the south side. We can and we will do such a thing. Let's go. Let's go. I'm in the mood for a good climb. Let's do this. Alright, gotta get climbing. The climbing point is right over there. What are my least hunted machines? Three broadheads, 3 behemoths, 1 freeze bell, I beg. 2 rock breakers, 7 stormbirds. How many thunderjaws have I killed? 10. I figured I wouldn't have killed that many snapmaws, but I guess I've done enough. Hello, Farmer Boyjon. How are you doing? Welcome to my Horizon Zero Dawn stream. We are scouring the world for data points since I have actually completed the entire plot and all missions and so forth. We're just pushing for that sweet, sweet 100%. We are at 99.44 still. We'll have that beautiful hundo soon, though. I determine it to be true. Climb, climb, climb. Lance horns. That's nice. This is a good place to climb for the dawn. Dawn in the east. Let's see, is that climbing rocks? I see them. And time for another glorious climb. Fire kiln. Alright, somewhere up here is that data point I long for. Where? Even higher, of course. There you are. Sup. Holo listings. Holo release listings for 04762. 20 EST. Family Fortunes of War. To the death. Who will inherit Dad's position as CEO of Sterling Malkeet? As twins Jesmyn and Vernal interview PMCs to bolster their dwindling robot cadres, they learn that hangovers and contract negotiations make poorly matched bedfellows. 2100. Stalked by a savant. I see you. When an enumerate manual laborer finds data corrupted. Alright, very good. What's our next data point? Number 30? Have we got 30? What's 30? We were Indonesia. No. Alright. 30 is right over here-ish? Basically right here. Next to the rusted out tank. I can do that. Any chance I can find a rappel point? No, I'm just going to have to deal with this myself. That's cool. That drop isn't that big, and we can get even better downwards. Cool! My shielding is immaculate. There is a Thunderjaw over there. Very good. That Thunderjaw best not believe it's going to get a real fight. If it gets in my business, I am just going to rope it to the ground. I have indeed completed all the tutorials and hunting grounds. It was good. Alright, this Thunderjaw clearly wants a piece. Who? Oh, scrappers. No one cares about scrappers. Alright, eyes open for a rusted over tank. Was it above? I mean below and I missed it? Nope. There it is. Don't step to this, Thunderjaw. I ain't interested in your business. All I am here for is... Where's my data point at? Chill! There you go. Hey, where's my data point at, though? Oh, damn it. Fine. Machines. Alright, nope, no thrashing. You belong to me now. This will at least keep this Thunderjaw off my back. I can kill a Thunderjaw, that's not a problem. I just don't feel like fighting it. Alright, you serve me now. Kill that Scrapper while I find that data point. Seriously, where is this data point at, though? That's not right. Oh, it's down here. Whoops, I did all of this for nothing. Goodbye, Scrapper. Sorry, I killed you for no reason. How about your flee? Not interested. You watchers. Where the heck am I relative to where I'm going? Oh, it's even further below the village. Wow, I am so off track here. That is astounding. I'm thankful for this guide. It's very effective. Also, this shielding armor, it rules. Excuse me, boys. Silent Run is also pretty cool.
Oh boy.
There's my data point. Would anyone else like to join this conversation? That's what I thought. We Were Indonesia. We Were Indonesia demands stare down the grey swarm. About halfway through Oli Pasanarov's We Were Indonesia, the iconoclastic documentarian interviews a sweaty, obsequious ad guy at an unnamed holotourism studio about their virtual Indonesia package, which allows users to visit a squeaky clean facsimile of Indonesia from the comfort of their own home. Behind him, so brazen that it almost comes off as a joke, there's a poster cycling between images of mist-shrouded mountains, verdant rice fields, and an ocean sunset that reads, "See Java as it was meant to be seen." This poster stands as a potent symbol of everything Pasnarov is striving against in We Were Indonesia. Through repurposed news segments, contemporary interviews, and exhaustive personal analysis, Pasnarov explores the history and legacy of the 2041 nanotech disaster at the Citarum River. By the time his narrative concludes, he has not just condemned those responsible for Citarium, but indicated our collective habit of shrugging off the trial and error horrors of the 2040s in favor of a simplified, hagiographic account of the Great Clawback. Pasnarov's retro sensibilities and obsession with linear, two-dimensional film techniques have long been the favorite talking points of his critics, but Hiri's passion drives him to wield established techniques with devastating surgical precision. Watching We Were Indonesia, we cannot look away. The film compels us to face the lacerating truth that in our quest to turn back the tide, not everyone made it to the shore. In perhaps the most excoriating moment in recent Data Corrupted. Alright, that's that point. Next up is 33? Let's see, this is 30, I've got 31, 32 and 33 are next, and I know where both of them are. Okay. Way down here is number 33, waiting for me. Let's go get that. To me, Broadhead. Alright, let's roll! Go get some more data points. I see a tall neck. I love tall necks. Oh, that's my second tongue bite of the night. I can't believe it was while I was complimenting a tall neck and not, you know, reading this obscene amount of text I'm trying to get through. You're not getting down there, are you? Come on, I know you can do this. One more. One more, buddy. Okay, fine, I'll do it on foot. I don't care. What do I care that there's a watcher there? I can kill a watcher any day of the week.
Who, me?
Yeah, me. Love tall necks. Now, if these fools think they can catch me at full speed, they're fools. I already described what they were. I like that my method for dealing with Thunderjaws now is just to override them and leave. Like, drops don't matter anymore to me. I've already completed the game. I don't need money. I don't need parts.
If they weren't looking for me.
This is the correct location. Alright, number 33. Along the side of the river. Okay, that's helpful. We are here. The map says... I should be a little over... I should be on this side. There it is. Vani in concert. Listen up, cool kids. It's time to stop crapping on Vani. So the new Vani in concert experience is, well, more or less what you'd expect. Vani sings, Vani dances, Vani shifts skins, the crowd goes wild. Vani gyrates through set piece after set piece that push the pleasure bot shtick right up the bio-transgressive edge of metal porn without quite going over. Sure, Vani's a corporate mascot and its music is algorithmically assembled litter trash, but that doesn't make Service Agreement any less catchy or uncomfortable, and the anthem Early Adopter still blasts a clarion call too. Ugh, it's disgusting. Alright, hanging out here, right here, is our next point.
Just go about your business.
Cross the river and get running. Who's going to come to my side this time? A broadhead, a strider, a charger? Probably a broadhead. Here it comes. Hey, bud. Thank you. I really appreciate the ability to just call things to me. Am I gonna have to deal with a bunch of shell walkers? Ah, heck. Alright, where's our data point? It's around here. Partially hidden inside the ruined plane on the ground. Ruined plane? Oh, there you are. Metal versus meat. Rex W Challenger, Captain Chromosome keeps on coming, but can Man Muscles defeat Pink Slip, General Manager Zeke Garrett's vicious mechanical enforcer? Who will be hired and who will be fired? Whether you experience it real or by hollow, this will... Data Corrupted. It sure will, Data Corrupted, my guy. Alright, so that was 32, 33, 34. 35 is over this way. Where the hell is 36? It's nowhere. Alright, 35 is going this way. Where's that Thunderjaw site? Right here. So 35 is right at this crossroads. It is faster to warp here. While we do, I am going to check where 35 is. In the ruins amidst some rubble. Okay, sure. The hunt goes ever on, my friends. Before this episode ends, I'm probably going to take a detour to grab the final audio data point in the game. It's certainly out of the way, but I want it, so... Well... Decisions. Alright, in ruins amongst rubble. Hey, buddy. Tormented giveaway. Splatter Central is giving away passcodes to Tormented 666. Today's giveaway is sure to please die-hard Tormentors. Passcodes to sneak peek Tormented 666 free of charge. Experience the latest installment of Jono 1's seminal Splatter Hollow franchise right alongside our review staff. Rumor is 666 pours the gore, so grab one of 66 free passes by screaming, "I want to get splattered!" to splatsen.hollow and Data Corrupted. Oh, God. How are we doing? 2, 5, 10, 12, 14, 20 left. 20 out of 67. Okay. So 1/3 left. That's cool. Alright, next up is number 38, yeah? 36, 37, 38. Yep, let's go. 38 is right up here. Have I ever been through this pass? I'm pretty sure I haven't. This is a new experience. Excellent. Now then, how are we going to do this? Alright, bud, we got to move. We got a Thunderjaw to avoid. I hope you're ready for this. Sup? That did not remotely work. Alright. No, guys, come on, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go, guys. Sorry, Karja soldiers, you're going to have to die to that Thunderjaw now. Guerrilla must have had a lot of fun writing all of these data logs, but at the same time, they're kind of haunting.
Slow and quiet does it.
There is something just a little bit too real about them. How are we doing? I'll go a bit further around. All these Thunderjaws. Look, there's another one. It wants a piece. I don't want a piece of it, though. So I'm just going to go up and over. There's our road. Alright, just got to make it down to the road and we're good. Is that Thunderjaw fighting a Trampler? No, it's not. That would have been funny. Okay, so I haven't been through here before, so this is fun. There is a data log in here, though, so eyes open. It's probably going to be pretty obvious, though. Yep, it's right there. Cash, cash, cash with Mech Booker! Fantasy Corp Wars just got a whole lot more lucrative. Let's be honest, you're already getting together with your pals to compare your Fantasy Corp Wars brackets, aren't you? What would you say if somebody told you that all your hard work drafting Thrashers and comparing Warfleet stats could be netting you tens of thousands of dollars? It can! The rewards awaiting you at MechBooker make the megapots Data Corrupted. Cool. Okay, let's keep on moving through. Next up is 58 or 3. I can't tell. 60, 59, 58 is not got 53 years. It's definitely 58. Alright. And... boop. 58. Just to the west of the road on a large flat rock, sort of behind a pillar. Alright, let's roll. Let's go, go, go! This is fun. I like that this world tour is also exposing me to areas I haven't seen before. That's another bonus of it. Okay, what's the best way to get in here? God, this is so sealed up. Head north, cross the river, go in there. Alright, I gotcha. How many more episode of recordings do you think it's going to take to finish this? 1 or 2? I was thinking just 1, but now I'm thinking 2 to finish. We'll do our best. Making our way downtown, riding fast. Places to go. Oh boy! Okay. 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 Behind a pillar. Okay, should have made it far enough away that we're cool. Alright, first things first, map. It's basically right here. Yep, okay. Just to the west of the road on a large flat rock, sort of behind a pillar. Well, here's another road right here. No pillar, though. Unless this is a pillar.
Can stop tensing up.
No, I think it's, this area. Somewhere around here. There you are. Sup, babe? Your gift. From Teresa Sanders to Sarah Peterson. Subject, your gift. Hi, Sarah. I want to thank you for your gift, but not for the reasons you think. A little recap. I told you that I needed to enlist and fight this fight, that I'd be a coward not to do so. In response, you called me disloyal and shut me out for days. So I do as I said I'd do. If you'll remember, I was the one in this relationship who actually did that and joined up. Did I know I was leaving you behind? Yes. Did I feel bad about it? Yes. Then, 2 days in a basic, I get a package from you. I open it. There's a gift inside. What's the gift? A stuffed armadillo. A stuffed armadillo? Am I kidding? No, not kidding. Attached to said armadillo is a note. What's the note say? Does it actually say, I'm sorry, hon, I'm dealing with some personal issues? Yes, I regret to inform you that the note does, in fact, say that. As though that, whatever you call that, begins to explain and justify your behavior. Which is why I want to thank you. Talking to other enlistees, hearing them describe their girls and guys, I started to see us through a rose-colored filter. I was actually starting to wonder if I'd made the wrong choice. But that package and what it contained, what a wallop between the eyes that was. All doubts extinguished. You're an utter idiot, Sarah. A trivial, empty-headed imbecile. Given the choice between fighting killer robots and spending another day with you, hun, that ain't no choice at all. Don't contact me again. Teresa. Youch! Youch! Okay. Our next data point is number 62. 60, 61, 62. Okay. It is up here-ish? No, across the river. It's in here. Next to this campfire? Yeah, it's right here. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Okay. 62. Under a dead tree. Credit IGN. Yeah, I was originally planning on using IGN's guide for this. They've only got like a quarter of all the things written up. I'm using a Reddit guide and a map assembled by Reddit members. Crowdsourcing wins every day. It's the tyranny of the masses, yo. Okay, what's the best way to get up there? Cross the river here. Oh god, I don't want to fight a long leg. So we don't. Cool. Excellent. I'm glad that every river in the game isn't deep enough that you can actually drown a... well, you can't drown machines, but you know what I mean. Actually push a machine to be underwater. Alright, dead tree. Is it you? Nope. Is it you? No. Is it you? You're not dead. I mean, this one looks the deadest you can be. Oh, there you are. Sup? Just got back. Just got back. Ho Chi Minh's gone. Barely got out. 2/3 of the brigade didn't. Fell back to Bien Hoa along Kulik with scads of those cockroach bastards in pursuit. Kept blasting the whole ride. Must have killed 15 scarabs. Got so frenzied Blue had to pry my hands off the triggers and yank me out of the Jew turret when we reached the port and carry me onto the vert. Couldn't stop screaming. And then the verts lift off and we come under fire not from bots, but a Vietnamese battery. CO called it friendly fire, but that's crap. They were just pissed because we were bugging out and they couldn't. Oh my god. Now we're back in the USA and the CD is calling it a qualified success because we delayed the bots by several days and time is what Zero Dawn needs. Said we'd have a new mission tomorrow. Oh my god. Next up will be... number 11? Yep. Okay. Number 11 is right down this way, and it is right about here-ish, by the looks of it. Alright, let's get out there. Where's my ride? Where the heck did I leave my ride? Get over here. We got somewhere to be. Wait, which way should I go? Down and along the riverbank. Alright, let's move. I changed my mind about going after that audio log. I'll go and get it when I'm near it. It's just wasting time, and I want to finish this. Beautiful world tour, but, you know, I'm ready to say goodbye to this game, and so I don't want to stretch this over more than one day, so I'm just going to keep this stream going until I'm done.
Tough work. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Aloy, I guarantee you that quest is done. Number 11. Just north of the road on a rock with a tree. You! Turing Act criticized. 16-year-old Turing Act faces criticism from artificial intelligence rights advocates. June 8th, 2060. A group calling itself the Center for the Liberation of Bodiless Intelligence is organizing a nationwide day of protest against the Turing Act. CLBI. The legislation, hurriedly drafted in response to the escape of climate intervention AI Vast Silver, established strict limits on the sentience of machine intelligences and founded the MIE, the regulatory body that oversees the development and sale of AI. It remains unclear why the activists have waited until now to express opposition to a 16-year-old piece of legislation, but in a statement released through their Holo site, the CLBI called the Turing Act the effective rebirth of state-sponsored slavery, too long unquestioned by a public with a shamefully biocentric view of sentience. The statement continues, the time has come to ask the hard questions about what it means to be human in a post-biological world. Turing and its supporters are on the wrong side of history. Alright, next up we got data points 63 through 66. 63, 64, 65, and 66. Oh boy. They are all up here. It's faster to warp. I'm reaching that point where it is actively faster to warp to go get things instead of going on foot, which is a little disappointing, but I need the speed. I have the need for speed. Then again, I could have gone and gotten a bunch more. 57, 66, 67. They're all down in the Shadow Karja lands. Well, we'll get these and go from here.
Here comes the snow.
Alright. We are here next to this campfire. Oh boy. Let's start with 63. Underneath a tank. Right over here. Let's roll. Man, broadheads are really into me at the moment. I think you probably get a random machine, but it's the same machine until it dies. Alright, well that tank looked pretty suspect, so let me poke around. Nope, not you. Alright, eyes open for another tank then. We are here. The marker indicates this as the correct position. Maybe a little further up? I'll check for another tank up this way. No, this is way too far now. Underneath a tank. I mean, we found a tank is the thing. Obviously, there's more than one around. Also, dead corruptors. Okay, here's a tank. Is this the one? Nope. At least the Eclipse have shoved off. They're the last thing I need to deal with. Okay, there's actually a lot of tanks around. There's a lot of tanks around. Alright, let's keep looking and hopefully find our tank in question. Is this back where I expect it to be? Yep, okay. What about you? Are you the one? Yep.
Machine's quick.
Got it. Odyssey Injustice. Editorial. What does Odyssey say about who we value? March 8th, 2041. If you've been paying attention to all the public outrage in response to last week's announcement of the Odyssey project, you'd be forgiven for mistaking the proposed colony ship for a gold-plated space chariot that the world's trillionaires are conspiring to use to escape the climate catastrophe, leaving the rest of us to choke and drown and starve while the Richies rocket off to Sirius. One Earth spokesman, Azar Safavi, went so far as to say, the ability to drive the planet nearly to extinction, and then even consider leaving it behind, is the sole providence of the obscenely, criminally rich. Dander up, hackles raised. You bet? Only problem is, Azar's got it all wrong. The Odyssey is not a cosmic escape pod for CEOs. It's a rare instance of long-term thinking in the midst of our collective disaster. Even if we know every aspect of the project goes swimmingly, which we all know will never happen, the ship won't even launch from orbit until 2080, by which time, let's face it, our species will have either found a way to reverse the climate or will have perished. Nor is the Odyssey a vanity project funded by the preposterously wealthy. It is, rather, a, yet again rare, instance of an international project, co-founded by 5 nations: US, the Western European Alliance, India, China, and Japan. Yes, the project will accept donations by wealthy individuals, but donations will not buy a seat on the ship. The vast majority of the Odyssey's human passengers will not be old, rich, and smug, but very young, as in embryonic. The entire point of the project is to spawn a human population on the exoplanet Data Corrupted. Alright, next up, 64, next to the tank just north of 63. Wait, the tank I was checking out originally? Alright, that's it. I've had enough of both of you. This tank? But I checked this tank for a data point. And there it right is. Amazing. Odyssey drives ready. Odyssey Fusion drives ready for installation. Mumbai, April 17th, 2051. Speaking at a press conference today, Odyssey India Chief Science Officer Jaswinender Prajapti, I shouldn't try to say names that I can't say, announced that all components of the colony ship's fusion propulsion units have been printed, tested, and are ready for installation. "We are ready to build the Odyssey's engines," Prajapti said, "so if my international colleagues would be so kind as to resolve their differences, perhaps this stalled project can finally go somewhere." Prajapti's ARC comments refer to ongoing financial and labor disputes between Odyssey America and Odyssey Euro West, as well as tensions over rare earth deposits in Data Corrupted. Alright, next up, in one of the 3 ruined tanks surrounding the ruined building. A little south of us.
They're scanning for me.
You don't want this! I will end you. Okay, that's it. Ow. Good dodge. Anyway, good night forever. So was it in here or... No. In one of the 3 ruined tanks around this building. One. Not you. 2. There you are. Odyssey to Nowhere. Funeral for an Obsolete Future. An Odyssey to Nowhere. Paris, July 7th, 2057. 25 persons from 5 nations stand before the offices of Odyssey Euro West, hands clasped solemnly at their waists or held stiffly at their sides. Some are politicians, some are businessmen. These days, is there a difference? Some are scientists. Slowly, Gerard White steps to the podium. "I regret to announce that, as of today, the Odyssey is no more. What exists of the vessel will be abandoned in orbit. All personnel will collect severance income and be released from their contracts. The sad fact is that our species' greatest hope for an extraplanetary future was never able to escape the gravity of terrestrial, all too human conflicts." White sighs. "Perhaps the innovations we pioneered will help improve the lives of future generations. Time will tell." Alright, last one around here. Inside the plane fuselage. Where the hell is there a collapsed plane? You'll see a plane? The map says... right around here. I'm just going to put a marker there and see where it takes me if I run in that direction. So we're looking for a plane. In here? Plane? I don't see a plane. No, don't get dark. I don't need that. I need this damn plane. Wherever the heck it is. Hey buddy, can you find me a plane? Let's just do a little scouting around. The note says ignore the map marker. Apparently it was placed incorrectly. But I don't know if that's been fixed since is the issue. So we'll circle around a bit and see if we can locate a plane. A lot of tanks. Tanks for days. Not so much a plane. I think I might have to off-camera, well, find it off-camera and then start the next episode with our friend. Because I'm not seeing the mechanics we need. Alright, that's going to wrap this episode up. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.
Oh.